No, I don't like either of these people. I don't care about this conversation. Like, what are they going to talk about? Snake stuff? No.
Snake stuff? What are they going to talk about?
Right.
Tell you what else is sloppy. Every single player in this season of The Circle.
Did you want to give me the stuff so I can pull it up?
Oh.
That was a good one, by the way.
Because you have people like Madeline, who's just like objectively sloppy, and then you have people like Deb, Garrett, and Tierra, who are all just not even playing their game. Well, I feel like Garrett's trying to, but like nobody will like.
I think it's hard because all of them are like making the same bad decisions.
Yeah.
And then when it comes down to it, they're like, who would have made that choice?
It was
It's like, well, it's you. It's
Jadeja,
you and it's everyone.
literally, she's like, why is he number one? You put him at number one.
You put him at number
so
one.
you should be asking, why did I put him at number one?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This season has just been...
It's a mess.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to go Kevin, but we'll see. Because we got last 2 episodes. I feel like more than anything, I'm excited to just get this over with. A player begins a campaign to take down an ex-ally.
What does that look like?
That means maybe... I would think
Gianna? Someone trying to take down Gianna?
and who's
Rachel?
Rachel?
Deb?
Rachel, or I'm thinking Rachel or Jadeja goes after Gianna because they're the only two is that the only alliance left really? Because Madeline and Kevin isn't really even a true alliance.
No.
It's just a
They're
convenience.
both using each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
let's find out.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it because we don't know. All speculation.
And by the end of this epic third act, someone will be blocked.
Is this not it? Are there more than 12 episodes of this?
I thought this was the finale. I said it was the finale. It might not be.
We don't know what's happening.
Garrett. Okay.
Garrett.
That sucks. I feel really bad for Garrett.
Me too. I'm glad it's not Jadeja, though.
I want to stick my tongue in your mouth.
Why is she always doing the tongue and mouth thing? She's done it over and over and over again. Like about Gianna, she's like, everyone wants to stick their tongue in her mouth.
Yeah.
Why doesn't anyone want to stick their tongue in my mouth?
Yeah, she's the most jealous person out here.
So
she's like
weird,
a pit bull.
Dude. Jealous and looking for affection.
Yeah.
Garrett, before you leave, you can meet one player face to face.
I wonder who's gonna pick.
I want to see somebody find out who the twins are.
Me too.
Jadeja has made me feel safe in this game.
Jadeja is a goddamn gem.
She's a safe person.
Yeah,
it
right?
Seems like.
I'm glad Jadeja's still here one more day.
She's such a real person. Like everything she says seems to be real. When she doesn't like someone, she doesn't like them.
And she
like,
says it.
Yeah.
And she's not a bullshitter.
No, she's not. And
Yeah.
she's really not much of a liar either. Like, even though this game is a game of lying, she really rarely does even a slight white lie.
She comes in straight up.
I can think is when she told Tierra. She didn't even really tell Tierra. Tierra was like, I have your back. Jadeja never said she had Tierra's back.
She's honest.
So even there, she didn't lie.
Yeah.
We don't need shirts for Garrett. His profile picture was muscular. Garrett's gonna appreciate the physique.
We don't have to put shirts on, is that what he said?
Yeah.
He's like, he'd appreciate a good six-pack.
They're so funny. I want to see the twins on Perfect Match. Could you imagine?
Oh, God.
They'd run wild. Although the one couldn't go because he has a girlfriend.
Oh, that's true.
Gianna.
Yeah, Gianna. Deb?
Deb? Whoa!
Oh my God.
First of all, what's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Debbie.
Garrett's frustrated. Oh, okay, one of the family friends. Okay. She's not just like
Less
some random
creepy.
student. Okay. It could have been like one of her like son's friends or girlfriends or something like that. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
true.
I did not think he was going to be an influencer. To be
You
honest.
did do that. That was you, just as like a reminder. You did that.
Garrett, this is what so many people thought exactly what Deb thought.
Yeah.
Which is everybody's getting played for fools. Garrett is like so Yeah, Garrett's like, oh, you people are idiots, man.
There's no way he and Gianna do not have some level of an agreement.
Garrett's
Yes.
smart.
Yes.
Garrett's like, I know they're in cahoots.
Please, please, no. I was constantly like, oh, I just love Garrett.
She was. It doesn't make it better, though.
It doesn't.
And I'm glad he held her accountable in the
Yeah.
sense that, like, he didn't let her get away with it.
Uh-huh.
So this was a really exciting experience, and I'm so grateful. But it has been just a very isolating year.
It would be hard being in a country that you're not used
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
That's a big city.
Uh-huh. Well, he's being very nice.
He's being nice.
He just gets to, like, talk to somebody.
Oh, she's crying too. Oh, they're so cute.
So this is my family.
Oh, they're so sweet.
I like Garrett
dude.
a lot.
They're so sweet. I like him too.
Yeah.
This is Jonathan, who is forever 22.
Oh, dude. Oh my god, the circle is just killing me right now.
But if for some reason you're ever in Pittsburgh, you have to promise you'll come stay with me.
Of course. Don't miss it.
Garrett's like, I can't.
Oh, I like Garrett a lot.
I'm glad he saw her too.
Same.
Part of my family now.
I'm pissed at you.
But that's family, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pissed at you, but I appreciate you.
I'd be okay with Deb winning over half these other people just because she's an underdog at this point. Like, she's not my favorite player, but, like,
Yeah.
she seems like a nice person, and, yeah.
These meets have actually been better than the rest of
The
the show.
Just cut everything out, just do the meets.
Like, I want to see more about the story of, like, Jadeja and Darian. Like,
Yeah,
that's
right?
what I want to watch.
Yeah,
Like,
can
can
we
we
do a
get a show
spin-off?
of just the two of them?
After the circle?
Right.
Now I have no one that I actually trust in the circle. Everyone is on my hit list.
I'm wondering if Jadeja might go for blood, too. It could be Jadeja, it could be Rachel. Rachel could be going for Madeline. I don't know. I don't know if she trusts Gianna. She probably still has the statin thing now, so I'd see her going for Madeline more than Gianna. But you go for Madeline, who's like on the bottom. Like, Gianna's number one.
I know. It's Gianna or Kevin they should all be targeting,
Yes,
honestly.
every one of them.
At this point, it's too late now. It
One
doesn't
of
matter
them
who
should
you
go
like.
home.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, you got to get out the people that are clearly going to win over you.
Yeah.
Gianna was an influencer both times that two of my strongest alliances got blocked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clearly, Gianna does not care about you. And that's what's happening. They're literally having conversations in the background,
Yeah.
being like, weaken Jadeja.
Uh-huh.
What were you going to say?
No, I was just pointing at what she was saying. I want to be the one to send her home. She said about Gianna. I mean, maybe that's it right there.
I'm pulling for Jadeja still.
I'll always be pulling. It'll be the curtains will close. They'll be handing the money to Kevin, and I'll still be rooting for Jadeja. That's how I feel about this season. Honestly.
I like her better than, like, most people I've ever seen on reality
TV. Yeah, she's one of the most likable people.
Yeah, she's, like, awesome.
The influencers chose to get rid of me because it was a threat to our game.
Oh, Garrett.
He's calling out. That was a bad
was an absolute
mistake.
misplay.
Yes.
Just even saying R. And honestly, there are two ways to interpret that R. R with Kevin or R because they're twins.
But no one is
Either
thinking
way,
about that. No one
thinks
thinks that there's a
one
double.
person is two people. Yeah.
Can't make everyone happy. We can't keep everyone here, so I'm really sorry it had to be you, Garrett. I really am, man.
I believe the twins.
See,
I don't.
okay, and the way they handle it, Madeline is like, sucks to suck. The twins are like, I'm sorry it had to be you. I didn't know where else to go. I mean, maybe it's just lip service, but I feel like there's a difference there. That's why I like the twins better than I
do
like
too.
Madeline.
I would rather surround myself in my life with people that are, like, emotional and care about other people.
Yeah.
Madeline and Kevin, like,
they aren't
really doing that. You know what I mean?
They feel like emotionless.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
Because even Deb, like, when people get voted out, she's sad. Even
She's
when
like,
she
"Aw."
wanted that to
That
happen.
happened. One time she was like, yes. And then she was like,
That was Andy Heather, right?
Yeah.
she was upset.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's normal. To me, that's normal.
Yeah.
Like, that's the... I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person I am day to day. So, like, people like Madeline and Kevin scare me.
I agree. Somebody mentioned, because we were talking about Outlast, which was the Netflix survival show, and they said the season 2 is out, but it's the same exact thing where they said every single time somebody gets voted out because they're sick or freezing or about to die, like, the other teams are cheering, and it just feels so gross watching
It does
like
feel
a
gross.
show like
Why
that
are
when
they doing that
people
again?
I don't know why they're doing this show at all. I won't watch it, but like it's just the vibe, you know, and that's kind of the vibe I get with some of these people, and I know it's like person to person, but
I know the overlap between this and Outlast is maybe not that great, but there was a guy from the first season, Javier, that I still follow on social media.
because he's a legend.
I really like him.
He's the one that burned his camp down.
One of you has been controlling everyone and I feel used. Is Rachel coming for me? Because I will out her right now.
Madeline just threw Rachel under the bus because she thought Rachel was calling her out when Rachel was calling out Kevin. Never should have given Madeline shit.
Never trust Madeline with shit.
You suggested Garrett. For the record, all caps. But you seem to have been involved with every decision of every person who has been blocked.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
They're fighting. They're fighting in the chat.
Madeline went for her for no reason. Rachel had no concern with Madeline at that point. As much as like Madeline is appropriately like, hey, let's be mad at the influencers, but she is the most dangerous non-influencer because she is cutting heads without even being the influencer.
I also, though, think she is less likely to win at this point than Kevin or Gianna. So to me, going in on her doesn't make a lot of sense.
Doesn't feel hugely...
Like, go in on Kevin.
It's a distraction.
These people keep getting rated high. They're going to win if you allow them to get to the final.
Wow, that shit hit the fan quick. They're beefing right now.
Rachel is
shading.
shading.
Rachel is nice and sweet just because she has a picture where she's like...
I know, but she's coming in throwing... People are calling her a man-eater and like...
The game is getting real. The decisions are getting hard. Hashtag the game is on.
It's just so too neutral.
Yeah, that's a useless message, in my opinion.
I mean, I get like...
It's literally like Tiara's like, I have to be in the chat. Like, I have to say something.
Know,
no one knows who I am. I have to say something.
And Tiara's right, but that's not gonna do anything, right? That's
it's not
I know
really
Antonio's
helpful.
in a tough situation, absolutely, but that's not gonna do it.
Jadeja, your two strongest alliances were at the bottom of the ratings.
Darian was towards the top for half the game. He was like third, fourth, fifth. Like, Darian did great until they did a hit on him.
And they were trying to hit him before people voted, which is why he ended up in the bottom. It's the same way with it was the same way with the person that just went home, Garrett.
Yeah.
Jadeja, the last two blockings were people that were last on the ratings.
But they're last on the ratings because they were hits.
Yeah.
Darian was an assassination.
It was.
And
so was Garrett.
Garrett was too.
Multiple of these people were getting together and saying, let's rate him low, we want him gone.
Kevin, that's a dumb strategy. They're not a threat to you.
Deb is right. Deb is right. This is kind of an interesting chat here, actually.
Realistically, if they had made a smarter decision, they would have voted out Jadeja, which I hate saying because I want her to win.
Yes.
But if they were actually making decisions based on
Who's a
gameplay,
threat?
that's what they would have done.
Jadeja made more sense than Garrett.
Garrett made no sense.
It really didn't.
None.
He wasn't a threat.
We're all playing the same game here, people. Sorry that I'm at the top right
now. No, you're not.
That's classic what people say when they're at the top.
Yeah.
It's like, we're all in this together,
Right
says the billionaire.
Right,
you know
says
what I mean?
the person picking everyone who's going home.
I know.
People are being caught in their lies, and this is good for Tiara.
Tiara's game is hang on while they eat each other.
I know, but there's
which is true. That's good for
There's no hope for
but...
Tiara winning this, though.
I know. I don't think so.
Like, with this strategy.
They would need new blood.
I guess there isn't anyway. Because
I don't know if there is.
Tiara came in too late in the game, is what happened.
Sometimes latecomers win.
Sometimes.
It happens.
If they all hate each other enough
yeah,
at the end.
it's true. But Tiara's just not making anybody like her enough to pull in those votes.
Yeah.
And that's the real problem.
I did not expect Rachel to really, vouch for Kevin here. That's actually big for our alliance with Kevin there.
I don't know why you'd want an alliance with the second best player in the game. Like, why are you just assuming people will vote for you to win? Because a lot of people, I feel like, would be like, Kevin has done better. Like, Kevin has voted more people out. Kevin's been the leader. You know, so even though I don't like
constantly,
him,
I didn't want to make this decision, but we did. Like, Kevin's getting what he wants more often.
As for Jadeja, she lost all of her alliances, and you had to help make that decision.
Right now, she's thinking with her heart and not her head.
No, I think she's thinking with her head, too. Like, hating Gianna at this point is honestly a reasonable approach, especially for Jadeja.
It's smart.
Madeline's agenda is clearly exposed. It makes sense if we both rate her last.
Why are we targeting Madeline when Kevin is right there? Kevin is right there. Let's ally with the number. They're like, what, 1 or 2 votes away from the end? If this ends at 12, I don't know. Fuck, whatever.
I love how this conversation went. I don't think Gianna's playing me.
Gianna isn't playing her.
They're not trying to.
The twins are not playing her.
They're Staten Island ride or die so far.
If they had to pick who won, and it wasn't them,
they would probably
Rachel.
pick her because they'll keep Kevin at the top, but they're not going to rank him if they're thinking like, who do I want to get the money? I think they would say Rachel.
I think so
at
too.
this point.
I forget honestly how the winner gets picked. I forget who is there voting. I forget.
It's a classic. This is the last vote. Who gets the money?
Okay.
But it's like it's whittled down. It might be like top 5, or maybe it's still top 6 at that point. I don't know.
You two have both been in the middle of mess, but have been honest with me.
Let's get focused before we're next.
Jadeja's trying to make something happen. I respect that. She could go home today. I respect it. You got to do something.
I like her gameplay a lot. She's really kind, but she's not not afraid to not like people. She told them both that they were messy, which is true.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, she says it to their face.
Yeah.
I feel like she has been trying to set me up and make me look like the bad guy.
Oh, you're doing that all on your own, Madeline. You don't need help looking like the bad guy.
She's lying right now, right? Didn't she suggest Garrett? Or am I wrong?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I just have. I don't
know if it matters.
Committed to distrusting
They both
Madeline.
were coming for Garrett,
and they both did agree on that. Yeah.
I don't think Deb's been lying though, and didn't Deb say that Madeline was the one who suggested it?
I feel like
So I feel like I believe that more than I believe Madeline.
And then she went to talk to Garrett, and she's like, "I kind of like Garrett though.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to have to do what Madeline wants me to do."
That's
is basically how the conversation
Madeline was
went.
the driver.
So, and if I just had to gut reaction, Madeline's lying.
Kevin being influencer 3 times is wild.
It is wild.
It is.
It's unprecedented. 3 times with Gianna and Kevin. Never happened before.
Yeah.
Unprecedented because the game is being played poorly by everybody else, frankly. If either Kevin or Gianna go in it in today's vote, I am going to lose my mind.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's going on. The circles had an upgrade.
No way! No way!
7 seasons in, they finally have the technology to call their family. Like, what? This episode is giving, we should go on an ad break.
My parents seriously have sacrificed way too much and worked way too hard for me to just come here and lollygag.
That's what rich people always say. My parents work so hard.
Trust fund kids.
I.e. stole money from people. Like, I don't know, like, hell.
I know.
Maybe his parents are fine, but you always hear a lot, and then because of, like, demographics, like, it's, like, very predictable rich people saying how hard they've worked for their money. Because other people don't work hard.
That's the wild thing to
just
me about it, is, like, I've had several corporate jobs.
People on top
I don't think it's harder work than
absolutely.
a lot of other jobs.
Yeah.
I don't.
I met a guy here. We're gonna get married.
Oh my God, she says it. She says it.
He's like,
Say what?
No.
We already got married, but we're gonna get married in real life.
Look at him. He's like, what? She's a catch, dude. Holy shit.
He's immediately like, what are you fucking saying right now? But also, she has that kind of energy. It's not the first time she come in with that kind of like vibe or whatever, you know what I mean?
She's
like,
funny. And she like exaggerates stuff.
She's
and
goofy.
She's goofy, yeah.
She's cute as hell.
She's the best.
Yeah.
She's super good looking, has a great job, really nice, kind, empathetic, funny. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. What doesn't Jadeja do?
Catch, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, I have to tell y'all what I've been struggling with the most.
That one in the back.
What, the guy in the back?
Yeah, he does not look like he's having fun.
No.
Like, he doesn't want to be there. He's like,
He
God
looks like
damn
he's
it.
forced.
I hate Madeline.
Right.
Look
at him!
Totally disinterested. I'm just watching him. Oh, yawning in his mouth. Yawning without his mouth open.
It looks
That's
like
what just-
contempt to me.
Yeah, dude.
I've also like had to do some sneaky things.
You didn't have to do the sneaky
You
things. You
didn't.
did the sneaky things.
Right, 'cause,
that's
like-
like when you say, we're gonna have to get pizza today. And I say, do you want pizza? I don't know if we need pizza. You know?
We need it.
Okay, just like she had to be mean to people.
You're actually like, I'm more pro Madeline now because of what you just said.
She had to do that. She had to make up shit on Darian.
I miss you guys so much. Oh my God, I can start crying right now.
Oh my God, I miss you, G. Babe.
I love seeing Gianna on here. This is great. This is hilarious. She is like the female version of them, though,
She
right?
is.
Tell me the whole thing.
With 3-time influencers.
She's so proud of them.
She just hit us with a let's go!
Might have to get that ring size.
I might have to.
In a couple of years.
Yeah, hopefully this 100,000 I could take a little off the top.
Yeah.
His brother's like,
That's coming out of your half.
Right.
Hey, Madeline. Was thinking about you after seeing my family today, considering you and I bonded over them being our support system.
No, I don't like either of these people. I don't care about this conversation. Like, what are they going to talk about? Snake stuff? No.
Snake stuff? What are they going to talk about?
Right? That's all they're saying to each other. Can't even understand the words that are happening right now.
It's
All
all
I hear is...
They still want you, Gianna, or Rachel gone. Hashtag spilling all my secrets.
What the hell?
She's so untrustworthy, dude.
Yeah.
Madeline, why would anybody trust Madeline? How is helping Kevin going to help Madeline at this point? How is it going to get her higher in the ratings?
I don't know. This is all dumb, honestly. Any of them could win at this point.
Why is he
probably
more
not
worried about
Madeline.
Jadeja? She was 5th last time.
I don't know.
Rachel was 3rd.
I know.
She's been in like 3rd multiple times. She was in 2nd once. From the powerful perspective, it is true that it is beneficial for them to take out Jadeja because she's gunning for them.
Yeah.
So you can't fault Kevin for it at this point. You can't even fault Gianna for it if the information gets to them.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Gianna, Madeline just shared some vital info that I think you need to hear.
Well, Kevin's actually being a good ally to Gianna, weirdly.
I don't know. Maybe he is playing super smart. Maybe he realized he was never going to get to the end with Andy and Darian anyway.
Maybe.
So he cut him. Maybe he saw that Gianna was getting top influencer over and over again and was like, you know what? That's the one I need to align myself with.
Maybe.
Because then, honestly, Kevin has a pretty good game if you're voting for someone based on gameplay. He got everybody out. Mm-hmm. He's been at the top multiple times. People trusted him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, he is doing well, I think.
Yeah.
Message. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. It seems like she's ungrateful that I saved her from being blocked.
Ungrateful?
Excuse me?
You're cutting all of her allies, including her husband.
Right. Grateful my ass.
Ungrateful.
Of course it is.
Oh my God.
Madeline pulling the strings, Kay Fern as her puppet.
She is running this game.
I know.
She's running
I know. And a few people see it, but they don't have any power to change it.
We hold Rachel's word to a way higher standard than Kevin and Madeline. Yeah, so simple as that.
I like the way they justify this stuff too. I feel like I find myself agreeing with it a lot because they know they have to make multiple alliances and stuff, but I mean, maybe it's a bit of a stereotype, but you know, it's like family's family.
When you hear your family.
Yeah.
Is that Olive Garden?
Yes. No, but they talk about how they trust words differently based on how they feel about a person, and it hasn't burned them yet with Rachel, but
it's true.
The top-rated player will become the secret super influencer.
What the hell does that mean?
Does that mean they don't say who it is and they just cut somebody by themselves?
Whoa.
All by themselves.
That's massive. Wow. That's a lot.
That can change everything. That's a huge thing as the last vote. Well, actually, we're going to record the next episode tomorrow, so we'll look different.
The stakes get higher every night, but tomorrow there is a secret super influencer.
I love the name. It feels very like elementary school. The secret super influencer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Jadeja's making moves already, and she's about to hit up K-Fern.
That's true. They're at the end of the game now. So now it's a mad dash.
There are no rules.
I still don't want people lying about people's character.
I don't want people being assholes.
Even Endgame.
Yeah, I agree.
Kevin's gonna be like, what the hell?
I mean, it's true. Gianna, realistically, if they're all playing smart, Gianna or Kevin would go home.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
To have both of them going into the finale feels crazy.
Makes no sense. Even though I think Madeline's a massive threat, I feel like Kevin or Gianna are the one that you want out. They should have, this whole time, they should have been working to get people like Gianna and Kevin out. And then instead, they have what they have.
Yeah.
We are getting to the end of this game. People are going to be doing whatever it takes.
Is Kevin going to buy it? He probably is.
He is pretty gullible. It's weird how good he's doing.
Yeah.
It's his scrappiness, and you said where he just takes whatever hit and he keeps going. He doesn't seem to let it bother him too much.
It's actually that part I like kind of want to take away from this because his
Yeah.
kind of like ability to bounce back is really impressive.
It's
to me.
admirable, honestly.
It is.
That's a good quality of his.
And like people aren't going to like you sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you're going to be crappy to people and they're going to be frustrated with you, and he's
Yeah.
able to just come back from that and be like, okay, they're mad at me, and what do we do now?
Yeah, how do I make this work for me?
Yeah, it really is impressive.
Everyone still thinks that Gianna and I are these enemies.
I don't think Jadeja cares if it's news to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's really keying into the fact, oh, like I'm indebted to her. She doesn't really, I don't think she needs that or wants that from him. Because she doesn't care that he's like, you're kidding. Even if he'd been like, yeah, I had a feeling. She just wants Kevin to rate Gianna low.
So regardless of if he was being honest about rating me number 1, I at least know that he doesn't think I'm a threat.
This feels like it's not even really going to go anywhere, but like you have to try and get in somebody's head to rate you high. Because at this point, this is where the ratings can go haywire.
Yeah.
And this is where somebody like Tiara can win because it gets so crazy that she's at 5 for like a bunch of different people, but somehow she gets on top because everybody's at like number 6.
Yeah.
You know, like anything can happen at this point. Watch it be Kevin and or Gianna at the top again, though. Like for real, dude. If it happens a 4th time,
It's so dumb.
I'm gonna flip the table, man.
All of them should be voting both of those players the bottom.
Yeah.
Period.
Hashtag tits are sweating.
The end goal of this chat's gonna be, let's get some information out of her. Let's see who she trusts, who she doesn't trust.
It's 2 men talking to each other. Well, 3 men, I guess, talking to each other as
Let's
women.
talk about our tits.
Right. It's so funny.
There's so many people that are like really like focusing in on Gianna right now that I don't know how well the twins are gonna do from here on out. But I have been wrong so many times, and then she's on top.
Nominees giving realness.
What?
Gianna, the twins have convinced people that she is
Jadeja
real.
is the realest person here. Let's just be
Yeah,
honest.
for real.
Jadeja is clearly the realest person here.
Rachel? No, it's literally Jadeja.
I love
Madeline. She's the snake, dude.
No, she hasn't. He just doesn't know.
Dude, these
he doesn't
people
know
are
yet.
fucking fools, man.
Yes,
It has to be Jadeja.
To my baby boy, Kevin.
And the award goes to...
It is giving loyal.
Yeah.
We said that last episode. We said
Kevin
Kevin is
as loyal.
the verifiably least loyal person on the show.
Right.
He has cut every one of his alliances.
Absolutely.
These people are delusional.
It's just weird, the answers, when it's like, you don't have to pick people you like. Like, you can literally just pick people that maybe they hate you, but they were loyal to their alliance. Like,
And it's not even them playing strategy then, too. Like, Madeline legitimately believes that Kevin is loyal? In what world?
yeah.
Gianna and Jadeja.
Yes.
Are you mad right now? Is that why you're quiet?
Yeah, I'm frustrated. Because I'm just like, objectively, some of these things are just not true. And it's like, it's just ticking me off.
You like accuracy?
Yeah,
and
I
there's
do.
an extreme lack of accuracy in
do.
these awards being handed
It's
out.
making me mad.
I need there to be a target on Gianna's back right now. If everyone thinks that Gianna's going to win, the key would be to get Gianna out of it.
Because the thing is, too, everyone likes Gianna. So even if Kevin makes it there, he's less threatening than Gianna because people like him less.
Fuck.
I'm just surprised. I don't understand how people are playing this because even this is strategic, like this question answering session. And Rachel is less likely to win the whole thing than Gianna. So I don't understand why you wouldn't go Gianna on this. Because this is the person that people are going to be gunning for.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the back of everyone's mind.
It is actually just more confusing right now, though, because I don't think there's a clear cut. If it were Kevin or Gianna on that last question, I'd be like, okay, it's clear cut. But right now, with her being the quote-unquote winner in the awards, like, that puts a target on her back. And now you have 3 people with targets.
Yeah.
You have Madeline that people don't like. I have no idea where it could go.
I don't
It could
either.
get super messy.
I'm so confused at this point.
I didn't want to be the person that had arguments in the circle chat, but Rachel chose the circle chat of all places.
Rachel wasn't even calling out Madeline. No.
Madeline
it
is
wasn't
the
even about
biggest
her.
hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. When she got messy as attacking Darian left and right, ruthlessly, like a dog with a bone.
Yeah.
And now she's mad that Rachel said something that had nothing to do with her that she perceived as having to do with her. And she's mad. How dare Rachel bring this out in the open?
It was her own narcissism that meant that she thought it was about her.
Yeah.
I'm not diagnosing her as a narcissist.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's like her own ego that got in the way.
I can't stand watching Madeline. I don't want to dislike her this much. I can't stand her on my screen.
The thing about real life is that you can just not hang out with people.
Yeah.
And I would just not hang out. I wouldn't hold any ill will towards Madeline, but I just wouldn't be. We wouldn't hang out. And
I wouldn't watch her channel. I wouldn't talk to her.
We're just different people.
I wouldn't go grab a drink. I wouldn't even want to talk to her at work. You know what I mean? None of that.
But on this show, she's
here in front of us,
right?
Yeah.
And it's just
she's our coworker right now.
Yeah, and I almost feel bad for her because I'm so frustrated at her, and I don't think all of this stuff is I think a different person would watch this and be okay with her, and I'm not.
Yeah,
so
there could be some some trigger points and shit.
Yeah,
and we find her particularly annoying. Perhaps
there's some stuff that she does that I just can't surround myself with people like that anymore. I can't do it.
I shouldn't have said what I said to you in the hashtag circle chat.
Hashtag swap sisters forever.
Swap sisters just really feels like porn to me.
Maybe she'll use that.
Oh, Madeline,
yeah.
She should.
Swap sisters.
You should use that for your I don't know what her OnlyFans is though. Sometimes people's OnlyFans is tamer, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's not tamer, you
swap
use
sisters.
Swap sisters, right?
Forever. Hashtag swap sisters.
Players, you must now rate each other. No.
Is it possible we don't see who wins? Is it possible the episode next week is actually who wins?
You mean in a day?
In a day is who wins?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's only 15 minutes. Is that long enough?
No, to rate each other boots, but then they have to vote again?
All right, who from this do you want to see on Perfect Match? Madeline. I actually,
She'd probably be entertaining
I don't like
on
Madeline
Perfect
on this
Match.
show, but yeah, I want to see her on Perfect Match. It's a different show entirely, and I want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm Madeline for Perfect Match.
The non taken boy of the twin of the boys. The boys from Sam. Yeah.
The non-taken twin. Yeah. So the one not dating Gianna.
Obviously not Janae Jordarian because they're together.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
And I'm hoping for their love. I'm still pulling for it.
Let's give third to Rachel. This kind of makes me a little bit uneasy, but Rachel did apologize.
She's willing to forgive and move on. That's a quality for Madeline that I'll give her that.
Yeah, I agree. I like that.
She annoys the shit out of me, but that is, I think, a very nice thing to do.
Yeah, for sure. I like that about her as well.
Sit down, baby. Jerry. Yeah. It's for all you Springer fans out there.
The top-rated player.
We'll be told that they are the
secret super influencer now.
I can't wait to find out who the super secret influencer is. Whoever it is, the odds they get Gianna out is high. The twins are probably going to get eliminated.
Frick!
Oh,
Who is it?
Madeline or the twins?
No way.
Holy shit. They ranked Madeline number 2.
It could have been Madeline. That would be so crazy.
Wow.
It's Madeline? What the absolute hell, dude? Well, the twins are going home.
Yeah.
What?
Why would they block anybody but Gianna?
Absolutely. It should be the twins. I mean, I feel sad because I like the twins, but...
But she also has to think
twins.
that thing. Will they get votes in the end? Because people expect her to win.
Oh, I think people would vote for Gianna at the end.
Yeah.
I actually think Deb's got a shot at winning this now.
Mm-hmm.
And next we have Jadeja.
I don't feel like I'm anyone's greatest threat.
And she's not thinking Kevin. I for the same reason I just said that you don't agree with Gianna, I kind of feel like Kevin is going to have a hard time winning too. Because he cut so many people. Yeah.
I agree. I actually think there's a shot Madeline wins this.
Yeah.
Because if Madeline eliminates Gianna, keeps Kevin, Kevin will vote for Madeline to win.
As much as I can disagree with her game too, and I'm frustrated with her, she will have earned the win if she gets it. she will have fought tooth and nail to get it.
That's true. I don't agree with some of the dirty methods she used to win. I don't know. The dumbest thing is I don't know if it would have changed the end for her. Like if she hadn't gotten out Heather, would it have changed her game? I'm not sure. Don't know. You know?
I know who I'm gonna block.
It's the twins.
It's got to be the twins.
The twins.
Which would be a fun reveal, but...
Really fun.
Honestly, there's no world where they should win at this point if other people are playing a smart game, so I don't feel as bad for them in a way, because like they should be voted out right now. You know? It's too obvious. If it's anybody else, I'm going to lose my mind, honestly, because that's crazy.
You know what they should do? Netflix should send them to Italy and film it.
Yeah, they should. I'd watch that. Are you kidding me?
I would too. I would watch that.
The Scalatis in Italy? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I didn't.
They could send them over there and have them like do like a little travel thing where they like try food and like go to different destinations.
Go to the homeland, you know?
Yeah, that would be fun, honestly.
All right, well, okay. There we go. I mean, I don't know.
Who do you think is going to win?
I have no
Not
idea.
who do you want to win. Who do you think is going to win?
It's weird. I feel like Rachel has a shot because of
I think Rachel does too.
I'm kind of leaning on Rachel. Rachel or Madeline almost.
I think so too. I think it'll be Rachel
sucks
or Madeline.
She's just so great and she's been so kind to everybody, but a lot of the people that liked her are gone.
The
she's
only
not getting good
thing
votes.
I could think with Jadeja is if anyone thinks back to the things that she shared in the chats, they could be like, she deserves it more.
Yeah, well, that could just get her like one bump here or there that could be enough to like tip it. I don't think Kevin's gonna win. I don't think Tiara's going to win. I think no shot, to borrow a phrase. And then the twins, maybe if they make it, but I think they're getting cut here.
I think they're getting cut.
That's not a smart move. I think the
twins are getting cut. That is a smart move.
Yeah. So.
It's also like no shade to the twins. I love the twins. I would watch the twins on like any other show.
Go to Italy. The twins in Italy.
Right. Yeah, I'm pro all of that. But like the idea that they're like, what would we do with the money? Go to Italy. And Jadeja is like, what would I do with the money? Have more security for my family.
I have 15 siblings. It's like,
yeah, like I have trouble being like, oh yeah, they should go to Italy over somebody who's going to use the money for like to support their family.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I agree.
And like doesn't have as much.
Yeah. I mean, that said, the twins are hardworking laborers. Like,
yeah,
they're not making money. They're living near New York. They're in Staten Island, going into Manhattan to do like road construction. Like, you can make decent money doing construction. Don't get me wrong, but like they have a hard life. Like, that's, like, hard work, you know?
Yeah, totally.
And they're not making bank necessarily, so...
Sure. But at the point that you have the privilege of thinking about, like, going to Italy using that money for a vacation, like, it just, you know...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's different to me.
Yeah. So, there we go. What do you think?
Yeah, who do you think is going to win?
I thought we'd know by now. I thought
this would be the know, too. I thought this was the last one. The next one would be the reunion. No.
Yeah. So, that's episode 12, apparently. Which we will be watching and posting in the mix of all of our Love is Blind episodes that are coming out shortly as well.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Are you excited?
Are you excited? Love is Blind comes out today. It's out. Season 7.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's out. Watch it.
Go watch it. And then come back and watch us watch it.
Yeah, watch it twice. We only show a little bit, though, so we don't get in trouble. But
all right, thank you for watching with us. We will see you soon for the finale of The Circle.
Yeah.
And please leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let us know who you think is going to win The Circle, assuming you haven't already seen it. No spoilers, please.
Thank you.
Thanks,
bye.
Then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.